What do people say about you when you're not in the room? Hi, I'm Shonda Miles. I am a high performance coach. In this video, I want to talk to you about what do people say about you when you're not in the room. So this is so important, right? This is our reputation, what people say about us when we're not around. And so you want to make sure that you're doing the things that you're supposed to do so that people have good things to say, right? Not that we can control what people say, right? People are still going to, say things that are negative, that are untrue, right? But we want to make sure that we're giving people a reason to say good things about us, to say the right things about us. And so I was talking to my stylist this morning, and we knew the same lady, and both of our opinion of her was negative. And so you just think about how many people are talking about us on a regular basis, and they're saying negative things about us, and we have the ability to change the narrative that people, the story that people are saying about us. And so some of it's out of our control, right? But some of it is in our control, and we need to do what we can to make sure that we leave a positive impression, that we're treating people fairly, that we're talking to people with love and respect and kindness. And we got to be thinking about, sometimes we win arguments and then we lose the battle, right? we go so far to get the last word. We're back and forth. We like getting the last word. We like arguing and all that, and it makes us look bad, right? So we got to be careful about the impression that we leave on people. And I believe in planting good seeds. And so when we do that, we treat people right. We say the right things. And I'm not saying, kissing up to somebody. I'm saying we can say what we need to say respectfully, to someone. We want to make sure that we're leaving a good impression. So just think about for yourself, how do how's your behavior? What do people say about you when you're not in the room? Do you have any control over that? Is there anything you can do to change that, to make it better? And so in most cases we do, right? And I'm not talking about the people who are always going to talk negative about us and everybody else. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when we have the ability to change what somebody says about us. We have the ability to change, to make sure that it's positive. It's not something negative. So think about that for yourself today. What can you do to make sure that you're planting good seeds, and that the words that people say about you when you're not in the room are something positive, something good? That's, they have, excellent things to say about you when you're not in the room. What can you do? What changes can you make? And so we all can make some tweaks, right? We can all do some things, slightly different, that will make when people talk about us when we're not in the room, something positive. So think about that today. What can you do, and what will you start doing right now? Like, what's your first step?